take it out of the way after. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Stone Zoo. We're here for a breakfast edition of Zoo to You here at our gibbon enclosure because it's a very special day. We are here to celebrate Jian's 5th birthday. And here they come. So for any of you who aren't familiar with our gibbons, right down in front we have Iggy. She is the mother in the group. And now coming up, we've got True, who's about 1.5 years. He's going to have a birthday coming up in November. And finally, the birthday boy, swinging right through. That is Jian. And then we've got Jian just dropping down to the ground in the back. He is the dad of the group. And you can see that the gibbons have So we've talked in other Zoo to Use about enrichment before. And enrichment can be an experience or an item that stimulates the animals to demonstrate their species typical behaviors. So it gives them an opportunity also to exhibit exercise, control, choice over their surroundings, and it enhances their well-being. So I think Jian may have discovered the grapes hidden in the box. And there's different forms of enrichment that we use here at the zoo. So here we have some good examples of a way to alter their food by presenting their typical diet in a different way. We often do that with puzzle feeders or presenting their foods in ways they don't normally have their diet. In their white barrel, but they're just having a good time. So let's see, what's True working on one cake? Oh, and there he goes. So the gibbons here at our zoo live in a family unit, just as they would in the wild. Mom and dad typically mate for life, and their offspring, which they may have one offspring every 2 or 3 years actually, live with the family in the wild until the oldest is ready to go off and start their own family. So one of the things that's really nice about having apes and primates to view, like the gibbons, is that because we are so similar, humans and apes have a very slow development. So we've learned over the years that if you do one birthday cake, Iggy tends to monopolize it and smash it. So we've learned to give them additional cakes so everyone can get a chance to have some birthday fun. I think this is True's first time with a birthday cake. So the birthday cakes are typically made out of ground up chow biscuits that are made just for primates, usually mixed up with some apple juice and frozen. And one of their favorite things on the top, which is frozen fruit. They love to eat the fruit in the summer. And it's usually some sort of banana puree or yogurt frosting for the gibbons. So their diet here at the zoo is primarily fruits and vegetables. So that cake is a little special treat for them. He's got a package all to himself.
So Allison, do these gibbons have any favorite enrichment that you know of?
Well, having been here a few years, they really love everything to do with a birthday party. But they really enjoy even just every day foraging for their own diet. So almost every day before the gibbons will come out to their exhibit, the keepers will scatter their diet all over their enclosure. And usually when they come out, it's usually Iggy and the two boys, Jian and True, who will come out and race around the exhibit and try to find all the things that they want, whether it be a biscuit or some greens, anything that they're looking.
So are the gibbons the only animals here at the zoo that get enrichment, or do any other animals get any enrichment at the zoo?
So actually, all of the animals at the zoo get different forms of enrichment based on, what's good for their species and what that species' behavior is like in the wild. So one thing that people don't often know about, for instance, is big cats love scent. So there's two kinds of scents that they really like. One is what we call the baking spices, so cinnamon, nutmeg, maybe even some cloves. And the keepers will sprinkle that around the different parts of the enclosure, and they like to go investigate that scent. And another scent that they like is perfume. So if you ever receive a perfume as a gift and it's not to your liking, you can perhaps donate it to us or our local zoo, because big cats really enjoy that scent. So they might spray. So I don't think True quite know what to do with the cake because it is frozen and he's not used to that cold sensation. But Iggy and Kian are pretty much pros at finding tasty treats inside their boxes. Let's see. And true to form, True, being the youngest, might be the scene stealer at the party. That's how I'm I'm trying to be quiet because I was hoping the camera might have picked up those little squeaks and chirps that the gibbons were. Well, we